back to my channel. So today is going to be a little bit of a different type of video, but it still has to do with dumpster diving. Well, kind of. So as you guys know, I dumpster dive at all different type of retail stores, and one of the stores that I like to frequent is Ulta. And unfortunately, you're not always going to find stuff at Ulta, and when you do, it's destroyed. And this is where this video comes in helpful for some of you guys. I'm going to show you how I fix cut cords. So these are really expensive hair tools that Ulta purposely destroys so you cannot use them. Not really sure why they do it. It sucks. They definitely could donate these. But these are the Baby Bliss hair straighteners. I have so many of them. I'm going to show you how I fix the cords in a really simple, easy way. A lot of these things that I use to repair it, you might have at home. So the first thing you need is electrical tape. And then this is a wire stripper. Has like little blades in the middle and like different circles for different wire sizes. But if you don't have one of these, you can definitely use like a razor blade or some scissors. There's many different ways to repair cords. I'm just going to show you a really quick way that I learned from watching other YouTube videos. So if you want to see how I do that, just keep watching. All right, here we go, guys. We'll see if this gets tricky because I'm kind of like maneuvering the camera around. So we're going to do this straightener right here. What is it? It's a Baby Bliss. They did cut the cord, so we're going to get started. So from my experience, it doesn't really matter like where you start from on the cord. Like, I don't know if this is up or down. You know what I mean? So as long as you just connect them to each other separately, that is fine. I went ahead already and cut the rubber off of this one right here to make the wires exposed more. But I'm going to show you how I do it on this other end. But the main point is you want to get out these wires. So here is the cord part that would get connected into the wall. I'm going to actually pull it apart a little bit to give it some length because it is naturally two different wires together. So I'm going to pull this apart. So I went ahead and opened it up so I have more length for the wires. And as you can see, you can't see the wire in there. It's not exposed. We want to get that out. So this is where this little tool comes in handy. And you're basically just gonna put the wire like in one of these holes right here. And I'm gonna do it to about maybe, let's see, that much of the wires poking out. I'm gonna squeeze it and kind of just like wiggle it around, and it's gonna make the wire kind of cut off and loose. And then I'm just gonna pull, if you could see what I did. So this cuts the wire, and I'm just kind of like shimmying it, and then I pull down and it takes the glove of the rubber off, exposing the wire. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same for this one. Try to get a better view. I'm gonna leave about that much growth. I'm gonna wiggle it, squeeze the handle really tight, that way it cuts it. And then sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it's not super easy. I just kind of do this to loosen it up. That way it does cut the rubber, and then it came right off. All right, so as you can see, this is the other end of the straightener, and the wire is exposed on this end as well as this end. And I did leave it a little bit longer because I think leaving it longer does make it a lot easier. So this is what you're going to do, you guys. You're going to line these wires up together, and I find twisting the wires like I did with this one to be a lot easier. That way there's no like flyaway wires, and it's not so like broom brisky like. So I'm just gonna twist them up, get them all mushed together. And then I went ahead and did it to this one already. Now guys, please do this with caution. This is just something I learned. You are going to want to connect these wires together now. So as you can see, like, we're going to put the wires sideways, and you're going to go ahead and you're going to take the top ones and connect them. And never have this plugged in while you're doing this, please. You just never want to do that, especially with, you know, currents and electricity. And you're gonna take those two wires, the top ones, and you're just gonna twist them together, kind of making them into one wire. I'm just gonna take that little bit of wire that's still left over and just kind of twist it all together. And there's like a little ball. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same to the bottom part. So you're gonna take it and just get them as close together and twist them together and make sure they're intertwined and each side is touching each other. And then I also just kind of take it, because there's a gap, and just like kind of bend it back and forth, like just creating like a big knot. And so now the wires are completely intertwined with each other. Now, this is a very important part, you guys. We're going to tape off these wires individually. So I'm going to get electrical tape and I'm just going to wrap this top wire together, making sure none of the copper wire is exposed. And then I'm going to do the same to the bottom. Very important. It has to be electrical tape, not duct tape or, you know, regular tape, Scotch tape. It needs to be electrical tape. And see, we have that top wire connected. We're going to go ahead and tape that section off, hiding all of the wire on just the top end, because these two can never touch each other. They cannot touch. So this is why we're taping them off individually. And for good luck, I'm just gonna go ahead and apply another strand of electrical tape, because this is electricity, guys. You wanna be safe and you wanna be very thorough. I'm gonna go ahead and just really make sure I'm taping this off really good. And go ahead and squeeze down the ends, and then we're going to go ahead and do the same to the bottom half. I find this to be the easy way because not everybody has like a soldering gun. You can get those at Home Depot, Walmart, Lowe's. It's a little bit more work, more detail, but once again, this I'm just showing you an easy, simple way that I learned. So we have both sides completely covered with the electrical tape. None of the coppering wiring is touching each other. So now that we have something like this, now you can go ahead and squeeze them together and have them, you know, kind of like this, but just a really chunkier version because of the tape. And you're gonna go ahead and tape this now. Go ahead and just tape these super tight to one another. Just a really quick way that you can fix something that maybe you can't get out to the store and get you another one. So this is what it looks like, you guys. It's not very pretty, but it's just a cord. So we're gonna go ahead and plug this bad boy in and see if it turns on. Here it is, all taped up. And we're gonna go ahead and plug it in and see if it works. Moment of truth. This one turns on over here. Oh, and that is the heating adjustment. And I put it on the highest. Now I'm just gonna touch it. Oh, the inside is getting super hot already. Wow. Ow. There we go, you guys. A quick and easy way to repair the cut cords you find from dumpster diving. Awesome. So I hope you guys liked this video. I hope it helps you in some way or another. I appreciate the comments asking how I did this, because I do like doing videos like this just to show you how I do repair my dumpster dive finds. All right guys, so that's gonna do it for this video. I'll see you next time.